Okay, I want to do a review of this machete made by Gerber. I don't have the box with me, so I can't tell you exactly what the name of this machete is. But I am cutting down some bushes right now. I'd say the very biggest stump was maybe no more than 5 inches around. And I actually had to stop working so that I could do this review for you. Okay, first off, I want to start with the sheath. The sheath isn't terrible. I can't tell if these are actual rivets or if they're just sewed onto each side. The sheath isn't bad. It's flexible, although it does have a Velcro strap. I would personally rather see 2 buttons. Velcro tends to wear out and this part gets full of stuff and gets nasty and it doesn't want to stick. And I would rather see 2 buttons versus the Velcro because this machete does not actually lock into the sheath. It just slides in, and then the Velcro strap kind of goes over the fatter part of the handle and just keeps it in that way so it doesn't come out. So personally I would rather see 2 buttons on that. But it does have a sort of plastic liner on the inside, and I would assume that was probably to protect it from the machete, because the machete on the back side has a saw on it, and I would say that the saw is the stronger part of the machete, unfortunately, because if you can tell, see how they're offset, so it actually is a fairly good saw. Now the reason I had to stop working to do this review is because I was pretty impressed with this when I started. It was going through twigs and sticks, probably an inch around, maybe even 2 inches around, with one blow, chopping right through them. And then I looked at the blade. That is pathetic. They grinded this blade so thin. They grinded this blade so thin that every time I hit something, it flares the blade out. Look at the top of this blade. Every time I hit a branch, it flares out the top of that blade, bends over the edge, and it does exactly what this right here is about to do. Look how bad that is bent over. It snapped off 2 sections of the actual blade itself. Look at that. This whole part's gone, this whole part's gone. That's the most usable part of the blade. Right after where it gets fat, you have all your weight, all your momentum. This should be the strongest portion of the blade. This down here even is getting bent. Okay, I have cut down 1 bush so far, and this is what happened to it. It is a brand new machete. Cut down 1 bush. Okay, so say that this can be resharpened. Say that the edge can be fixed. Let's move on to the rest of the machete. It does have their grip that Gerber usually puts on most of their tools, knives, machetes, axes. It has the same grip. I like it. I would say that this is not full tang because it is held on right here by these 2 bolts, which actually do seem to have real nuts on the other side, so I'll give them a hand on that, not just screwing it into the plastic case. But I would say that the blade only comes to about here. The weight, it's okay. It's kind of light. I don't think it probably balances right there. The weight is okay. I'd like it to be a little heavier, get more of a chop on that end. They could have made the blade fatter over there. It has a lanyard, not a great lanyard. I would replace it because underneath this rubber, all they did was smash a metal piece over the string, and so as soon as this gets stepped on and this little metal collar opens up, this lanyard's gonna come flying off of here. It's not melted together, it's not tied together. That will fail. It doesn't tighten on your wrist or anything like that. All in all, I am not too pleased with this machete. I have gotten 5 minutes of use out of this thing and it's already broke. So if you see this, don't waste your money on it. Get a different machete. This is not reliable. Thank you.